Just give me the ball, I'm fitting to score next. My J is all net, me and David just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make sure watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a bar smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that whole Millie rock like a fan do. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
BROOKLYN, BROOKLYN, BROOKLYN.
There's caution. Oh my goodness!
Yo, it's the Brooklyn Nets. Big fan, Precy. Yo, man, I called. There you go. Yo, nah, I appreciate you complimenting the verse, but nah, bro, I gotta do this, man. I just gotta let you know before you come up here what type of time I'm on, man. Like, bro, y'all spoil you. Y'all get nothing but high draft picks, and y'all ain't get to the championship. I'm tired of y'all being a powerhouse in the East, man. Y'all need to make room, man. Y'all need to go back and rebuild. Y'all need to start with McCain. Y'all need to start back with those guys. I know that's why y'all tanking. Don't try to out-tank us tonight, because I know that's exactly what y'all trying to do. Paul George is eating lovely. He eating lobster and shrimp. Huh? He going to Geno's Philly cheesesteak, living a vida loca. He living a life, doing the things that you wish you could do.
Who doing all that?
Besides playing NBA basketball, he ain't hooping like that. He podcasting like me.
Podcast P.
Trying to podcast more than Big Fan Breezy. Trying to, like, no, hell no, man. You ain't supposed to be, you know what I'm saying?
They say he got more podcast episodes out than games played this season.
Yeah, nah, man, shit ridiculous, man. Like, shout to Nets fans, shout to Damon in the building, man. Word, bro. Like, why are they trying? Nah, I'm not gonna let them give it to me like that. You ain't finna give it to me like that. Y'all ain't finna get Ben Simmons, Joel B, Markel Fox, huh? That's what? And like the Nets ain't getting none of that. Y'all got fat. We was starving. If it's a nickel stole in the park. Nah, I'm just kidding. I just got that from.
Nah, you know who I'm worried about now? Forget them. The Spurs might sneak in and try to do some shit.
Nah, but the Spurs is off the hook tonight. We play the Sixers in 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, I feel you, but you just talking about sneaking in and getting draft capital. Now that Wemby is out, if they hit the quick tank and try to get Cooper Flag too,
it's not the same, bro. They got Embiid still on their team. He's still supposed to be a superstar, and he was a high draft pick. They had a high draft pick in Ben Simmons. He was just on our team, and he's still playing in the NBA. The Spurs, on the other hand, when you think about their draft picks, they had, you know what I'm saying, DeJounte Murray, but I mean, bruh, they ain't have a high draft pick in a long time, is what I'm trying to get at, opposed to the Philadelphia 76ers. As a recent, when they come down to the Spurs, the Brooklyn Nets, and the 76ers, the 76ers has had way more draft capital than the Brooklyn Nets and the 76ers in recent history. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying y'all ain't produce nothing. Ain't get y'all no championship. And I'm saying make some elbow room for the Brooklyn Nets. Facts. We trying to get a championship, and for the simple fact that y'all got Dr. J based off our team being broke up because of what the NBA and the Knicks was doing to us. Y'all were the beneficiaries of getting Dr. J because we couldn't afford him because it was big bank first, little bank when it comes to the NBA and the ABA. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. I ain't got no love for the 76er fans. Know that. I hope y'all know that we finna take that seat and y'all gonna be one of those teams that gotta rebuild. Y'all gotta rebuild. We finna be, you know what I'm saying, in the playoffs. We're trying to compete for a championship. Things is going to switch. I think we just going to be, and I'm saying one of these teams that don't have a winning record all the time. That shit ain't finna happen. We finna come up. I'm telling you now. Don't try to out tank us tonight. Y'all gonna get this win and go on y'all merry fucking way. I guess. I don't know what's gonna happen, Jay. What's gonna happen, Jay?
Man, we ain't got D-Lo tonight, so I don't know. But the Junkyard Dogs, because we had D-Lo, I would say this was a definite win. I would say that. But
Mm-hmm.
the Junkyard Dogs is gonna be out there, man. And yeah, we out there. We're gonna try to get a win. Like, I'll tell you one thing about the Brooklyn Nets, man. We're gonna try to get a win.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like that he don't understand. Y'all take the spirit out of basketball. That's why I'm mad at y'all.
Where the hell
Yeah.
is my nigga Philly fan, Andre 76 at,
That's
man?
him, DFJ Hoops. That's him. I tagged him and that's what I said. Where DFJ at? He pulled up. I threw the link in the chat. He don't want none of this smoke. He know what time it is. I pulled up on his page. I said the same thing because he know it's true. This ain't my opinion. It's fact. Who had more draft capital in the Eastern Conference besides the 76ers? Besides the 76ers, the Knicks just got Jared Allen. They had Obi Toppin. He was a 10th pick. 76ers had like 3 number 1 picks. What we talking about? Marco Phelps, Embiid, and Ben Simmons.
Right.
Nah, man. Nah, man. That's what I said. Nah, man. I got 76 reasons on why y'all shouldn't get no high draft capital over the Brooklyn Nets. Know that. Yo, Jay, man. Oh, you see the thing where Sean Marks said that Cam Johnson is a good guy. That's why he ain't trade him or something like that.
He is a good guy, man. Shout out to Cam Johnson, man. He's a good guy. He's in my picture right now, man. Y'all see him, man. But
Yeah.
he's a good guy, man. Why y'all want to trade him, man? Like, he wants to win. He said he's okay with the team trajectory. And just like I said the whole year, like, if we ask, we ask. Then we are what we are. But I didn't think we were going to be as bad as everybody else thought. They traded people. I am seeing that it seems like Jordy Fernandez is a good coach because it seemed like he could win with the scraps that people were giving him. And I don't mean to call my niggas scraps, but it's obvious that they wasn't trying to improve the roster from last year to
All
this
right, so
year.
hold on. Me and you here, Jay. Let's not from no one else's perspective. You hear him in the chat. You hear all these other content creators saying this and that. What do you consider the Nets this season thus far from the start of the season till now? Just from overall, what do you think of what happened with the team and what is the identity? Basically, is what I'm trying to ask you, Jay. What do you think the identity of the Brooklyn Nets are right
Yo, they fight. They scrappy. They a scrappy little team out there.
now?
Nobody
Okay.
expecting
So
nothing.
it's more than a good fight. It's scrappy fight. It got some scrap grit to them.
Yeah, they definitely scrappy out there. Know what I mean? They just got to be consistent in that. But and lately they have been consistent in that. But it was some lapses during the year in the scrappiness. But I think it's just because, like, they hear what it is that people is expecting them to lose, and the organization don't believe in them. But Jordy is rallying the troops. It seems like, and these guys is out there playing hard. Uh,
Yeah,
that's all I
yeah,
could
nah,
be. That's
yeah,
all I
nah.
can
That's
ask for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I can see what we need just by studying the game, being a student, and it shows that we get the stops that we need. When we need stops, we get the stops. But if you don't score and you get 3 stops in a row and you don't score, it's discouraging. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to stop a team 2 times down the court, let alone 3 or 4. So it's like we got to be able to score when we getting stops. And without Cam Thomas, without D'Lo, somebody to facilitate the offense, somebody to create their own shot, somebody that can constantly do it. Like yeah, Keon, he'll get you the points, but not at a high efficiency. But Keon gonna put up the shots. I'm still not calling him KJ, man. I don't know, man. That's kind of too much right now, man. But
That's my,
every time I think about KJ, I think about Kevin Johnson, man, and what
yeah,
he
man.
was on the Phoenix Suns, bro.
Yo,
Like,
man. Every time
and
people
both of
think
them
of
were good dunkers, but Kevin Johnson used to really dunk on people. See,
bro,
if Keon Johnson started dunking like Kevin Johnson, then I'll call him KJ. But for now, he just Keon. His mama named him Keon. I'm gonna call him Keon.
uh, I call him KJ, man. Everybody get a nickname from me, man. I told you, even the Ghostbuster, and he asked, he be pissing me off, but his name Beekman, so he the Ghostbuster.
Yeah. Big man,
Fuck.
what's his name? Killian Hayes. They gonna run point tonight. What's the starting five, man? Killian Hayes at the one, Beekman at the two.
Oh man, that's bad. That's bad for business.
Beekman at the two.
And now they're gonna have one shot kill at the point, and they're gonna have KJ at the fucking two.
You said, oh man, yeah. Keon gonna put up some points, man. Who we played? The Philly. They probably let us score all over them. They want us to lose.
Now
But
they
they
got my
shouldn't
son.
get high
They
draft capital. They got Nick Nurse. He a good coach. You got somebody that can actually do something with talent.
I'm
You don't
mad they got the
necessarily need
guy that
a
I
high
wanted,
draft pick
man.
if
They
y'all
got
got Nick Nurse, man. Y'all doing the game. Y'all making it. Come on, man. Come on,
they
man. No
had
soy sauce, no duck sauce, man. Y'all don't get no soy sauce, no duck sauce, man.
they had went and picked up Yabusele in the offseason. I like Yabusele, man. I said that from the Olympics, man. So an NBA team should pick him up. And Sean Mark should have seen that. But no, he let Philly get Yabusele.
Yeah, man. Listen, my thing is again, like I say, they should be thanking us that they got Dr. J because he was definitely part of that championship. Don't act like he ain't matter in that championship, and that's the only championship we got. Yeah, I said it count. The ABA may not count to the other fans, but it count to me. All
Right.
I'm trying to tell you is, listen, I want the Nets to win the NBA championship, and I don't want the 76ers to be in the way. And they in the way taking all that draft capital, and they can't get past Atlanta. Hawks, Trey Young just got in the league. Embiid is a whole veteran in the league. He can't get past Trey Young. I don't respect it. I said, break it up. I say, y'all need to go and rebuild. I said, y'all ain't scaring nothing in the East. When we talk about the better teams in the East, we ain't talking about the
Um,
76ers. We ain't talking
Forget
about
the
them. We ain't-
76ers. They need to rebuild Joel Embiid. That nigga falling apart.
Everybody want to blame Joel Embiid, and the 76ers fans won't even respect Joel Embiid like they supposed to. Not even wanting to be honest about the blatant truth. And Tobias Harris coming in stealing that money, coming in saying, "Let me get that money real quick. You heard me? I'm gonna go get this, and I'm gonna miss all of the shots you need me to make. I'm gonna make Joel Embiid got a win with triple doubles. He got triples on him. Three guys at one time. He gonna pass me the ball, cut link. I'm gonna make sure it's a brick." So my thing is, I don't like it. I don't like that Embiid gets such a bad critique. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I think that Tobias Harris is part of the reason why they didn't win. A big part of the reason. Look at his
They
play
paid
on the
Tobias
court.
Harris over Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, to Joel Embiid doing all he can, but to the third person, the third scorer on that team is supposed to be Tobias Harris. And what it's worth, he did hoop in the with the Los Angeles with the Clippers. He did hoop. I can't deny that. But at the same time, bro, that's the Clippers. They need you to do the same thing when you was on the Clippers on the 76ers, and you ain't do that. Not in the playoffs. So yeah, Embiid he'll get critiqued a lot. Even Ben Simmons because of that play with Trey Young, but you know, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But ain't no 76ers fans here to defend Tobias Harris. Quiet in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, me personally, I keep it real, man. And I could talk all the shit in the world about Tobias Harris, but when he played us, he used to cook us. Like
Yeah,
he be ass against other people, but against us, he was looking like motherfucking prime Clay Thompson or something.
Yeah, yeah. We gonna move on to the next topic. We gonna move on to the next topic.
Yeah,
Word,
forget
but yeah,
Tobias Harris.
yeah.
Fuck,
Nah, in fact,
fuck Tobias Harris though.
yeah,
I would say that. Yeah. I mean, that's why he
yeah.
got his ass traded, nigga. Trash.
Shit crazy, yeah. I'm telling you, yeah. I
Yeah.
think that the players sometimes again they gotta get in situations where you know they if I don't know, man. Some teams they want to compete, some teams don't. Sometimes I think it's motivation. Sometimes, so you know what I'm saying. It depends what happens, man. I know I'm about to watch the game. I just wanted to pull up and say I know the 76ers. Yeah, I ain't slick. I wanted to show the chat the standings. They said they ain't
Yeah,
slick.
we tied up with them, right?
Yeah, man. They ain't
We
slick.
tied up with them, and that's the thing. We was supposed to be tanking, and they were supposed to be going to be a good team. So I don't know how the fuck they end up.
Yeah, no, they knew because of all of the misses in the playoffs with Embiid, where they had Embiid and Harden. They had all of these different players that's supposed to work with Embiid to win it, and they didn't win it with Embiid. And bro, now they like, yo, we gotta rebuild. We could pretend we could say this and that, but we know we gotta get more talent. Embiid is like in his 13th year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's come on, man, that's a lot. So like 20 20 35 same bracket, like, bro, like they ain't got no business here, man. You know, like how many draft picks y'all want? Stop being greedy, give to the needy. Dang.
Yeah, they ain't got no business being down there. That's terrible.
Washington too, they ain't got no business down there too. The Wizards ain't got no goddamn business to be down there, man. How many times y'all gonna lose? Y'all been losing and losing and losing. Getting all these high draft picks ain't doing shit, man. Y'all ain't tired of being bad. Y'all ain't got no business getting no high draft pick, man. Get out of here. Pelicans too. You ain't got no damn business getting a high draft pick. You had Anthony Davis. You had Zion. You had Brandon Ingram. Like how many y'all get? Meanwhile, the Brooklyn Nets ain't get nothing. Utah Jazz, I respect them being there. Okay, I get it. They did well with Donovan Mitchell. I get it. I get it. Utah Jazz, I respect that. But the Washington Wizards, the New Orleans Pelicans, and the Philadelphia 76ers ain't got no business tanking. They should be trying to do something besides trying to take all the draft picks year after year. I'm tired of it. All three of them.
Well, that's the thing. When you tank, you wishing on a prayer. And sometimes when you wishing on them prayers don't come through, man. And now they in because hot trying to dig themselves up out of hole and they can't get up out of it.
Nah, that's crazy though, man.
They ass. Because Philly fans gotta be, yo, bro, they traded for Paul George, bro. They thought they was about to do some shit.
I
And they
thought they
are
was
ass.
too. I ain't gonna lie. But they not.
They not.
But they not.
And it's not sad to say. It's actually type hilarious. I mean,
Real,
they got Embiid, Maxey, and then they traded for Paul George just to get some extra kick on the team, and that shit made it worse.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Scott. Scott on the panel with us. What up, Scott?
It's
Hey,
because
what's up,
Daryl
everybody?
Morey is a liar.
What's up?
I'm saying that some of these teams ain't got no business tanking. That's how I'm on it.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
the Sixers have no business tanking.
Word, man. They
It
doing
make
too
no
much.
sense.
It's just eating all the draft picks. They Pac-Man and the draft picks is the dots.
It,
That's how the 76ers is doing those high draft picks.
nah, it's
Eating
just a
them all
James
up.
Harden curse, man. James Harden said Daryl Morey is a liar, and he'll never be part of an organization that Daryl Morey is a part of, and it been downhill ever since.
Yeah,
Bro,
sure enough.
no, they ain't win before that, bro. They don't get no credit before that. Before that, they wasn't hooping.
But look at it now. It wasn't this bad.
Still, bro, but they had a lot of draft capital to build those teams to compete that way. That's why I'm saying they ain't got no business. Like, I mean, whatever, man. They whatever, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Scott, how you
team.
feel about it? Just tell us how you feel about it. How you feel about it? What do you think the standard should look like?
What the standards should look like? I think
Yeah.
Philly shouldn't even be next to us. I don't even understand that. Chicago should. Well, I can see Chicago. They traded a little bit. Washington Wizards stay fucking. I hate to say. I hate to curse like that, but they have no business being 9 wins. They did, and the Pelicans. Oh my god. I don't even know where to start with them. They had, number 1 picks. They had AD.
Word.
I don't even know why they even down there.
Word.
These organizations, I think they, I think as long as they getting paid, they don't care. I feel sorry for the fans.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that the Brooklyn Nets. I give it to the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets, they belong there. I would say the Utah Jazz, the Brooklyn Nets, and the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, the
Those are the
Hornets just
teams.
have bad luck.
That's how it's supposed to look. I think that's how it's supposed to look. Word. So I would say, seriously.
I think the Hornets just have bad luck.
Yeah, I was looking at a list of they was like listing the best GMs in the league or the best front offices in the league, and they had us ranked in tier 4, which was smart but unlucky. I forgot what the other tiers was in
Okay.
between, but that's where they had us at. Smart but unlucky.
I think Sean
Yeah, the
Marks
one
did a
season
terrific
that
job
they
trying to get
talking
his.
about that. Yeah, they what season they talking about?
They was talking
Talking
about
about.
everything. The that shit. Um,
Mhm.
KD and Kyrie leaving,
Yeah,
uh, acquiring them, then them leaving, then they was just mentioning mad shit. I can't remember. It was a lot of shit, but smart but unlucky is what we was. It's not like they be making bad moves. It's just that shit be happening
yeah,
that be out of control.
right. I agree
Yeah.
with that.
Mhm.
Like even because they was even saying with the toe on the line shit. Like if the toe wasn't on the line, people would be saying a whole different thing about the big three. They probably would have won a championship.
Yep, sure enough. You don't know that, but that
Kyrie
is
and
true.
Harden was still hurt. They would have been the big KD. Ain't no
No,
big.
Kyrie would have came back for the finals or for
Yeah,
the middle of the conference finals or something.
Okay, that's I feel I give you that. But listen, man, that's true. I think what you said is consistent. Whatever that was. What was that article?
Yeah, I try to find an article and send it to you, but it was rating all of the GMs in the league, and some of them they were saying is just bad, but they were saying our front office saying bad. It's like they
bad
doing
luck.
what yeah, it's more bad luck than bad.
It was clearly that when KD and Kyrie was playing in the playoffs, that first run, they looked unstoppable
Mm.
for real, and they knew
Yeah.
that. I mean, even Milwaukee couldn't deal with Kyrie at
Mhm.
all.
But
So
what about the playing the only the that was the thing. Yeah, if the starters are healthy, we win. But
yeah,
the coach didn't know what to do when the starters were healthy. Again,
because
some of the stuff that I say my narrative from derives from actually seeing certain things, and this is why I will always say, as much as I go hard about Jody Fernandez and coaching, I will always say, and it's because the way Steve Nash hugged KD. When I
yeah,
seen Steve Nash hug KD that way, I say, yeah, it will always be talent over coaching because of how he hugged KD. The
yeah,
way he
because
hugged KD, it was like, there's
you,
no
you
way he threw that up. He said, he threw his hands up. I didn't draw that shit up. KD
it
was
was
just
on
on
him.
one that night. Like,
It was like
yeah,
KD won the game, and he had nothing to do with it.
like it
He
was
was
it
like,
was
it was like, go and play, and you win. It was on you.
yeah.
I had no input.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's why I will always, side with talent over coaching. But coaching matters. And I
Yeah,
mentioned that to say, he didn't know what to do when the coach didn't know what to do when Kyrie and Harden went out.
yeah.
You could see that he wasn't drawing up no plays, and he just relied on the stars to create offense and have defensive schemes. And you know what I mean. I
Yep.
just think that even if he didn't know what to do, he could have had Ime be a bigger voice. I think Ime was on the team at the time. He could have had Ime be a bigger voice. So just a
Do
lot
you
of things,
do you
like Jay
think
said, at the end of it, it sounds unlucky because I still see how we could have made it work with the injuries happening. But
do you think James would have stayed if Emu was put in as head coach? Emoka?
yeah, yeah. Because the same way he could tell Tatum and the the Celtics how to stop him, he could coach KD on how this is what to do to stop you. So let me give you a counter for that. You feel what
Right.
I'm saying? He could
Yeah,
be
yeah.
for you or against you. You feel
Yeah.
like I think good coaches just have that quality. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, I think the players know when a coach know what he's talking about,
mhm.
and they have that trust.
Back.
yeah,
I don't think they trust
yeah.
the coach after Steve Nash.
Man, when they first got Steve Nash, Kyrie was there talking about we don't need no coach. One night KD gonna coach, and one
Uh,
night he gonna coach.
yeah, they lost the team right there. He
But not for
lost it.
nothing. Not for nothing. That's what players be doing. Because the other day, I definitely saw Jimmy Butler on the bench for the Warriors, drawing up plays for Draymond and Pardimsky. Like
Bro, he
he
trying
had the clipboard and all that. He had a clipboard. He was
bro,
drawing up plays. He showing them what to do.
Right, no. But again, it's I like what you're saying, and I agree with it. But that's a small sample size, so what a coach has to do. Jimmy Butler ain't not going to do that the entire game, and you don't want him to do that entire game. Yeah, it's cool for him to come to the sideline and call a few plays because I do feel it is a relationship there, Jay. I do think that the coaches do listen to these stars. They just don't silence them. They definitely listen, and it's a give and
They
take
have
relationship.
to. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
think
yeah. So
so.
I agree with it, but yeah, I would never fix my mouth to say that a championship contending team doesn't need a coach. They absolutely need a coach.
Well,
Yeah, they
Absolutely.
do.
if they were if they played 16 games together and they were 13-3, all I think they need to do is play together.
Yeah, yeah. I honestly, when KD, Kyrie, and Harden was out there, they look unstoppable, and that
That's why
was
they were
for
saying they don't
real.
need no coach.
Right,
They're like, who you gonna put against us three? But they just couldn't be on the floor.
right.
But that at the end of the day, again, the coach is supposed to call audibles for this very reason,
Yeah,
right?
Right.
So when
yeah,
they're not available, you still want to. The coach is still supposed to put the team in position to win. Like I'm about to go watch the game. Shout out to LM because I want to hear what he's gonna say before we leave the pen for a recap. I'm gonna
all
watch the
right.
game to come for recap.
I'm going to watch the
Is
game
that
too.
the audibles? That's it. You don't want to start. Yeah, you don't always want the starter. You know what I mean? Have
Yeah,
audibles. You want the coach to have a play too. Even if Jimmy Butler have a play, Steve Kerr supposed to have a play too. It's
yeah,
supposed to say, all right, well, this play is better than this play for this situation because of yada yada whoop de whoop. But
yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not to be long winded because I'm a fan to go to watch the game. But LM, talk to us, man. What's the word, bro? Talk to us.
Nothing much, nothing much. I guess I'm getting ready to watch the game. I'm watching to see if they're gonna sit their starters out. I don't know if Paul George and them is playing or not, but I'm trying to see if they're gonna sit their starters out.
But you think they really gonna need
Um,
them 2 points?
Probably I don't know because Python was talking about if they sit their starters out, they tanking. So I want to see if he right about what he
Yo, the
said.
Yeah, I want to
CBA
see this
gotta
too.
do something about that, bro. Seriously, like they just sit their starters out. Like, nah,
Yeah,
man. But see what I
that's not
mean?
cool.
You see what I
Yeah,
was saying
That's
earlier?
just corny though.
I said like yo, come on, man, come on. Yeah, nah, that's just ridiculous. Like at the end of the day, you can't tell a coach what players to play, but that's why they have the CBA. The CBA supposed to say, okay, you guys look like y'all trying to go for, y'all not trying to compete. Y'all just trying to. That's not entertaining. You know what I'm saying? The fans want to be entertained. We care about the win and loss. You know what I mean? Y'all just want to go out there and lose, and then or win. I don't know. I'm just calling it for how I see it, LM. And I'm just looking at it for the 76ers for the sake of them getting all of those draft picks and not being in a position to compete more than they did with all of the draft capital that they had. They got no business trying to acquire more top tier talent. You're done.
Yeah, it don't make
Party
sense.
done. Take a 15 pick, take a 16 and make the most out of that, man. Like, stop.
My thing is, if the league wants more
But
balance, I feel like
yeah, I'm gonna be
they
back.
should give the like they should give more teams the chance to acquire more talent. If you want more balance in the league, everybody on should have a player on their roster that is, you know, an all star, whatever the case may be, or a rising star on the you know, like it should be a balance of that. Every team should have a young star, but when you constantly giving it to these to Philly and Boston and freaking, you know, New Orleans, like teams that's already been through, you know, the process and now they get to try it again. Like that's corny. Like
yeah,
When
it's
it don't
corny to
work,
me.
what you expect to happen?
yeah.
They don't get good.
Yeah, but they still got it. They still have, even though he's injured, they still got Embiid. They still got Maxi. Like, if anything, trade Embiid and start the process with Maxi. Like, you still got a young guy that y'all can put pieces around. The Nets don't have that. Give us a piece that we can build our team around. Like, we don't. They ain't been giving the Nets no number one pick because regardless, we ain't have picks to do it. But now that we
See, that
do.
was our fault.
Yeah, so now that we do got the chance, the opportunity to get one,
They
why
come
not put them
creeping
in a
in.
big market?
Right.
Why not put them somewhere where they can, you know, especially we just talked about the All-Star game with this entertainment nonsense. Why not put that play in the biggest market? And that's entertainment for y'all. That's ratings for y'all. Yo, Ace Bailey, Dylan, or Cooper's in Brooklyn. We already saw them practicing at the facility with Duke.
Yeah.
Cooper Flag was at the practice facility. You know, people gonna make the storylines. Oh, he trying to be in Brooklyn or whatever. So, like, it is what it is.
Yeah, I
Like,
saw Duke was there today, right? Or
yeah, they was
yesterday.
at the facility today. They
They
was like,
probably
yo,
gonna
y'all
be at the
facility
game.
nice. They was
They
like,
probably
yo,
gonna
y'all
be at
got
the
a
game.
nice facility. Thank
Who was that?
you.
Who?
Duke.
Duke. They was at our facility today. Cooper Flag and all of them. They was practicing
Yeah, I saw the
at the Nets
Brooklyn Nets
facility.
sign. It was like
You said,
Brooklyn Nets welcome Duke basketball.
Yeah, this is a Cooper flag to. I saw Nets
okay,
casting on. It was
okay,
like
oh
Cooper
shit.
flag to Nets soon. Like you already know the conspiracy theories and stuff is going to fly. So I mean, it
Some
is what it is. We'll see.
maybe
But
we
Yeah.
will get Cooper.
We could get it. We could get into that for the recap, but that's interesting. I didn't even know that. I didn't know what the
Me
hell y'all was
neither.
talking about. I was like, Duke who? What Duke? You know
I
what I
didn't
mean?
know they was
But
there.
Yo, you
I,
stupid.
we going. Yeah, nah. Like what?
We're gonna get
Duke
back
did
on
what?
that.
Nigga said
Like, nah,
what
I didn't know
Duke?
what y'all
Duke
was talking
Dennis?
about.
Duke's a hazard?
Dukes of
I was
Hazzard.
surprised too. I went on Twitter. I was like, yo, what's all the fuss about? I saw yo Cooper flag was in the Nets facility. I was like, okay, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Let me
Word.
find
Shout out to
out.
them for the breaking news. Fine.
Yeah, man.
But you know what? Honestly, I think like the league be trying to shit on us, man. I
I ain't
think
gonna. He not
Nah,
my
hold
favorite.
on.
He not my favorite, but I would love Cooper in Brooklyn, bro.
me,
I
me
I
too.
really would. I
I
would
would
be
Listen,
too.
lit.
just
It would
I'd
it's
be
be
the
lit.
happy with it.
aesthetics of it. It gets the fans hyped up. It
I
gets the
like Cooper
again.
because
These
once I seen he talk shit,
listen.
bro, that boy talk shit, bro.
Yeah,
That's why I
he a
like him.
talker. He a talker. He
That's why I like
definitely a
him.
Listen, man.
talker.
Cooper could fall in love with Brooklyn, man. A lot of people fall in love with Brooklyn, man.
When they
Shout out
come
to
here, yep.
Leaf Diggy here moderator on this page. He sent the super chat. It says you that's his handle, youtube.com/Leaf4788. The link is already in the chat. Are you doing the play by play? Because I'm fitting to close
Yeah,
out right
yeah,
now. Let us know if you're
yeah.
doing
He
play
is.
by
He
play.
it's already pulled
He's
up on my
already there.
screen.
I'm gonna go there too.
Okay. All right, so yeah, everybody that's watching, y'all can see, you know what I'm saying. Lee just do the super chat. So if you really want to support, go subscribe to his page. You know, I'm finna to go there
See, look,
and be in the chat.
it's right here, man. Wait, you see it? Oh no, you see it that way.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, yeah. I appreciate that, Jay. Yeah, so we finna go over there, watch the play-by-play with Leaf. Y'all can
Yeah, I'm the
see me
one
in the
waiting
chat.
right there.
Um, right. Shout to Leaf Diggy. Shout to Scott. Shout to Ellen for the breaking news. Fight. Shout to This Is JTV. Subscribe to his page too. He got a lot of stuff in motion. We gonna be back for the recap right after the game, man. Thank y'all for tuning in and subscribe to
All
the
right.
page, man. Tell a friend, tell a next friend, tell a next friend, Prim that a friend. All right, appreciate y'all. Next fans is the best fans to the recap. Go next.